I got too many hoes, but they hate you. You like to put that shit in your nose, but I still love you. You doing shit that nobody knows. In the streets they be thinking you a lady, but at home, if you ain't nasty, don't at me. I've been working all day. I like to run the streets till it's dark out and then come home, blow your back out. I hope that's okay. I can't leave you alone.
24 hours.
Lately I've been thinking about us. You as real as they come, but you would rather be on them drugs. Yeah, I would rather hang with my thugs. So when you been draining me out, you know that well. When I know that. Kiss it before I go. If you ain't nasty, don't at me. I've been working all day. To run the streets in the dark out, then come through and blow your back out. I hope that's okay. I can't leave you alone.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiana, but on here I go by The Modern Sim, and today we are back for another episode of the Moving On Let's Play series. Now, a while ago in a community post, I said that I was preparing to phase this series out, and that is still true. I still am preparing to phase this series out for multiple reasons, but mainly it's personally I feel like I can do a lot with her story still, and there's a lot to discover as well. But I don't want to get to the point where I'm dragging her story on. And then there's also other LPs that I want to do and other stories that I want to tell that I can't do if I have like this here. And I also don't want to just like abandon her and stop playing. I just want to be able to give her story a proper close. With that being said, we are in the last like couple of episodes. I still haven't determined. I initially said I was gonna do 2 or 3. It's giving 3-4, but who knows, I can decide to change my mind again and scrap it and stick to 2-3 or whatever. But that is everything in regards to the future of this series, and I want to quickly like address that so that we can so we're mentally preparing ourselves for like what's about to happen, you know what I'm saying? Especially where I decide to take her story before we close it, so it makes sense, like what the hell, you know what I'm saying, like what the heck is going on, so. But anyways, that is all the updates I have about this series. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. So we are starting this episode off 7 a.m. Monday morning. It has been quite a few days, pretty much about a week since the last episode occurred for Raven, I should say. And a lot has changed for Raven since then. I know you're probably looking at Raven like she looks a little different, and that is because physically Raven has decided that, it's time for a new look. So she has taken out her contacts and she has decided to, get a new haircut, and that is for multiple reasons. One big reason is that Raven's birthday is a few days out, so it's been causing her to truly reflect on her life and who she is as an individual, her career, her relationships, and then 2, her relationship with Dwayne. They definitely aren't official as of yet, but it definitely has had her considering some things, and it's definitely had her concerned in a way, because she sees like where this is going. She sees that like he is definitely a really, really, really good guy, and Raven's just a little nervous. She's just a little nervous. So this episode is going to be Raven like putting it into some things in her journey, but also considering some things. And one of the things that she's definitely been considering in regards to romantic relationships, if it was a little hasty to cut Simon off. Considering that Simon literally reached out to Raven on a trip to ask her on a date, it definitely has had her mind spinning about if she's like going the right decision romantically. And truth be told, she never really got to experience anything with Simon, because when she wasn't really ready, but also Simon wasn't really ready. And so it has her, now that she's at a point where like, okay, she is nearing ready, it has her considering like, was it too hasty to cut off Simon, you know what I'm saying, romantically. These are the things that she's been thinking about, even her career. So currently she is a freelance programmer, which she needs to get some work done because she currently has a gig that's about to pay out some money, and bills should be popping up really soon. So let's go ahead and have her at least study design documents. When is this due? Thursday. Oh, she has time. She definitely has time. Okay. Career wise, Raven has really been like assessing where she is and where she's at, where she was and where she is currently. And one of the things that Raven misses dearly is her fashion. You know, when she was in the city with, you know, Morgan and what was her name, Kelly, when she was in the city with them, she was in a style career, and she loves that. Like that's very much who Raven is. She's very much like, you know, she loves clothes, hair, makeup, you know. Never wants to like be like a fashion influencer or anything like that, or run a blog like her friend Kendall, but she very much loves fashion and putting together outfits that really just like suit her personality, but also suit a lot of different people. So she's been thinking about maybe picking, you know, fashion back up, but not in the way that she once did it, because she's evolved from that. And she doesn't necessarily want to be in the spotlight. Raven has been doing a lot of thinking about her next steps, and though she loves, you know, being a freelance programmer and being her own boss, she loves that aspect of it, but like being a programmer isn't her lifelong goal. It was kind of a means to an end for a minute. It was kind of like her stepping into something that is completely opposite of what she knows or what she has been doing. Become enemies. I think this is so funny. Every time this pops up, become enemies with Morgan, Raven thinks it's about time to make it official. Morgan is terrible, and sometimes becoming enemies is inevitable. Like, I'm gonna pin that one because I love it when it pops up. First of all, Merlin, you need a bath. And I think I'm gonna take him to the park in a minute to like go train him or something like that. Just get out of the house, you know. But going back to what I was saying, like when she chose tech, it was pretty much like the opposite of what she had been doing. Though she's a nerdy girl and she loves tech, she just loves, you know, coding and programming, things like that. Like that's something she does in her like pastime. It's not something like she necessarily wanted to dedicate the rest of her life to doing. And so picking that wasn't about, this is something that she's super passionate about and wants to pursue. It was something that like she was kind of running from fashion as a way to get away from like that situation. Hey Raven, we love to have you. No, I don't want to join the avant-gardes. Anyways, but you know what I'm saying? So she's like, as she's growing and developing and deciding that like she does not want to, you know, dedicate her life to tech, she has decided that she still wants to pursue fashion, but like I said, not in the same aspect as she did once before. But she has been thinking about opening her own boutique here in Willow Creek. Oh my gosh, almost $9,000 in bills. Oh, but she wants it to be for the girls, you know, who can afford it. You know what I'm saying? So that sounds so bad, but like who can afford to spend a little bit of money on some clothes? You know what I'm saying? And she wants like to essentially like brighten Willow Creek up fashion wise, and I think that's a really great idea for Raven. Like her owning a boutique just sounds so right for her. And so in thinking about ending, you know, her, you know, closing the chapter on her story, it makes sense. Like honestly, I don't know why I never thought of it before, you know, but you know, Raven had to go through her journey, you know what I'm saying? So after this, I'm going to have her take Merlin to the park. But one thing that Raven has been thinking about doing, and today is actually going to be the day she finally decides to do it, is contact Simon. And I talked a little bit about it earlier. She's been like really thinking about Simon ever since that trip and him, you know, meaning, you know, asking her to go on a date. And so she's like, you know what, I think it's time to reach out to Simon, you know what I'm saying? And like it's a perfect time because it sounds bad, but Dwayne is out of town. He is, now how am I saying Dwayne is out of town and he outside? What is going on, honey? Well, this is him going out of town. Dwayne is on his way out of town. Dwayne is a writer, so he, has been working diligently on his book. He's been going in and out with chatting with Raven because he's been really like putting, his book together, and he's been preparing himself to go on a trip to San Myshuno to meet with his publicist. So that is where he'll be going. So it's honestly the perfect time for Raven to decide to like, text some people, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have her send a happy text. I agree. Now he called us. Now he texted us back. I agree, Raven. It's a great day. Let's go out and enjoy the day. I'm gonna say no, but he can come to the park with us. So I'm just going to go ahead and have him meet us at the park, and I will see you guys there. All right, guys. So we have made it to the park, and we are with Simon. Simon is here with us, and see, let me just show y'all. Hold on. I updated Simon just a little bit, and I can look. I get it, Raven. I get it why you thinking about this man, even though somebody pretty much trying to wipe you up. Like, I get it. Raven, I get it. Oh my gosh. Now she getting a sentiment with him. You make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. I bet he does, girl. I bet he does. Basically, they're just chatting and stuff like that, and he's asking her like, how have you been? Like, I haven't really talked to you. Like, you didn't really answer my message, last week when I, text you about hanging out. Like, why all of a sudden now? And she's like, I was just, taking a break, getting myself together, getting to know myself. Also, I was out of town. He's like, oh. But I imagine she's just like telling him about the trip. Like, yeah, I went out of town with my friends, and, we had a really good time and whatnot. And, got to hang out, got closer, and, and leaving out, this, the parts about her and Dwayne, because I wouldn't tell him that either. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I know she looked at this man like, look at her, look at her. Raven, you ain't slick. We did bring Simon to the park, so I would like for her to, at least, do something with him or something like that. Oh, she can command him to use it. Okay, that's nice. The last time he was at the park, he, Merlin got sick, so. Oh my gosh, Merlin, wow. I mean, in Merlin's defense, we'll never take him, to the park or nothing. So, like, maybe he just don't know he's supposed to listen to me. What is going on? Oh my gosh, I forgot I deleted Travis's hair. He just not gonna. Evan sung. So I found a ring in Angel's bag. I think she's going to propose to me. I don't know what to do. What should I say? Yes, no, ga? I wanted them to get married anyway. And so I'm going to say yes. But in my mind, I'm rewriting this because there's no way Angel will propose to that man. Like, Angel's not, she's not that girl. She's not that type of girl. What I'm going to say is that he's been messaging, since the trip, he's been messaging Raven, asking her, he's like, I want to do it tonight, like, but I'm like so nervous. And like, he's like trying to calm himself down, from the nerves that he must be feeling about to propose to Angel. So I'm going to say yes, but I'm going to be like, essentially Raven's like, yeah, like, you love her, you know what I'm saying? So like, just do it now. Today is the right day to do it. Like, we've already talked about this. You went through the plan. Like, everything's falling into place. Like, don't get cold feet now. So essentially, yeah, you're right. Of course, I should say yes. What was I thinking? Oh my OMG, I can't believe this is happening. Like, yeah, babe, you're about to propose. I'm so happy for Angel though. Like, I love her so much, girl. He's so embarrassed. Like, what did he do? He must have said something crazy or whatever.
As a new Suna Benja boy.
She's like, I really miss hanging out with you, We've had some really good times, so far. And he's asked, I feel like he'll ask her, like, what are your plans for the rest of the day? She's like, really, nothing, I didn't really have anything planned, just kind of chilling, getting a little work done. And he's like, what, just, I would assume he would be like, spend the day with me or something like that. Like, and I know Raven would be down. We know for a fact Raven would be down. I'm gonna need him to get over his embarrassment because this is embarrassing. Oh, okay, they're good. I was about to say, what is going on?
Hopling Snarba.
Huh. Dimis Somas.
I'm sorry, is that Dwayne? Oh. We're caught. We're caught. Oh my gosh. Please don't come over here, Dwayne. Please don't come over here. Please keep it pushing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm just curious. What's gonna happen? Is he gonna say anything to us? What's taking me is I'm trying to pretend like he is not here and he over here playing with our dog. Like he don't for a fact be here. So I'm gonna go ahead and, go so we don't get, caught up in a conversation with Dwayne, even though he's supposed to be out of town, but it's giving he's spying on us. He don't trust us. And you know what, babe? We're giving you every reason not to. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and travel to Simon's house, and I will see you guys there. So we have officially made it to Simon's house. It's been a long time since I've been in this house. I mean, not only, me, but of course Raven. And I know Raven's just like, man, last time we were here, we were ending things. Oh, not him in the rocking chair, please. Parker is wondering if I want to go over her house. I'm sorry, babe. I'm out visiting an old fling. They didn't even have a fling. That's the crazy thing. All I did was flirt a little bit. Where did you get that? Is that the cheesecake that she gave him a while ago? He's just now eating it? I feel like he's doing it on purpose. He's like, yeah, this cheesecake you gave me? I'm still eating on it. Like, it's so good. Even though that was a minute ago, guys. That was a minute ago. But, well, maybe it's a minute ago because it feels like that for us. But, like, maybe in the sim, it's been like 2 sim weeks for them. Which it hasn't, but, Oh. Raven is under the impression that another sim has their gaze fixed upon her. With a glimmer in their eyes, it is plain to see that Simon has an intense interest in Raven. She's going to accept his advances, because, that's just how Raven is. Let's be for real. And she's feeling him anyway, so... Very, very, very friend, much happy, wow. Very friend, much happy, wow. What does that even mean? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. What's going on over here? Oh. Look at little Merlin. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be paying attention to them, but look at him over here asleep. I'm sorry, that's so cute. He's like, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna use the bathroom really quickly, and I'll be right back down. And then I'm gonna have him cook for us. I know in her mind, she's like, wow, like I never thought I'd be here. She's like, I don't remember him looking that good. I'm sorry, I love Raven with her color contacts, don't get me wrong, but I love her more with brown eyes. Like, it just really, like, humbles her, but makes her even more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't distract. Like, you get to see how pretty she is. He's definitely the type of be like, are you hungry? And she's like, yeah, I'm hungry. I'll make you something really quickly. Is he hungry too? He's not even hungry, but it's like she's trying to figure out, like, okay, where are my limits? What are my limits when it comes to him? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in a relationship. Definitely not in a relationship, but I am growing towards one. But here's this other guy, and he's cooking me food. Like, what? Where do I draw the line, So.
Ooh, where is soup?
She was like, oh, it smells so good. You would think he would be a better chef. Like, he just seems like he's, like, really good in the kitchen. But, like, I don't know.
Cheflet, Abinor.
Oh, she's helping him cook. Oh, wow, that's so cute. She's so helpful. Asked to move in. I'm just gonna see what happens. Oh my gosh. Babe, you're moving fast. I just want to see what happens. I'm just gonna see what happens. And if he gets upset. Babe, we don't even know each other like that.
Kalimpo.
Our strong friendship got me thinking about how we should live together. Can I move in with you? I feel like realistically, like, this doesn't make any sense. We're gonna say I don't think that's a good idea, and then if he gets like the rejected buff, I'm gonna delete it. But in my mind, I feel like this is Simon like proposing like commitment in a way. Like I think I'm ready to be a little more serious because moving in with somebody is very serious, right? So we're just gonna translate that to like, yeah. After much deliberation, Raven doesn't want Simon to move in. Yeah, because what the heck, like. I didn't even have to deliberate about that long, but I'm just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. I mean, no, I'm not, but you know what I'm saying, like him actually asking us to move in, but
Yes, sir.
that's
Moochie
funny.
peachy.
That's crazy. Oh, she got her
Trivixta.
food. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, yeah, he gonna flirt with her, but like that's really insane. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dwayne. I'm sorry.
Kisana's
But Raven
maybe.
has to explore this,
Oh,
okay?
Gofreed.
Raven's like, I gotta see if there's something here before I like give it all up. You know what I'm saying? And I agree, girl. I'm sorry, I'm cutting some of the lights off because it's just too bright in here. At least for my liking. Backfloat. You know what? Let's go in the pool with him too. They look so funny, but yet relax.
Purple hish.
Oh, whoopee gorge.
The fact that it's fall, but it's like warm enough for them to. What is going on? Oh, she's tired. I got so scared. She been up hella early.
Unga. Nuloy Sawata.
Oh my gosh.
Free but not.
Oh my. Hey. Hey Raven, we're good friends. Would you like to become more intimate with each other? Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this. He got out of the pool and I was just like, oh, like why did he get out the pool? I was about to have her get out the pool so she could continue to talk to him. I didn't think he was finna like pop the question. I'm going to say yes, but I'm gonna stop the action because it's going to trigger. Because Raven's like definitely like she been thinking this all night. Let's be for real. I just didn't think it was gonna happen this soon. I thought they was gonna talk a little more, you know. But you know it is 11:14, so.
Binor Fruby. Nay.
Okay, let's stop the action though. But oh my gosh, I can't. I can't have them like they can't go because they haven't even had like a first kiss or nothing like that. Like, so calm it down, Simon. Calm it down. We're just gonna say like she laughed it off. Okay, she laughed it off. But they're gonna come and chat some more. Okay. I was not expecting that. Like, oh my gosh, Simon is so like he's like, babe, you didn't call me after all these weeks for nothing. Let's be for real. Merlin, you're in the way. Not Merlin being a block. He's just sleeping, but he needs to move. Yeah, move out the way, Merlin. Yeah.
Zona Zarfa. Henthip.
I just can't believe, like, y'all. I can't believe he was so bold about it. Like, I've never had that pop up. Like, I've never had them like. Oh wait, they got a sentiment. Simon's sentiments about Raven growing closer from quality time. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have him like get them some wine or something like that.
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have her change outfits because I
Go to Vac.
don't want her in this. Sorry, I just really want to see her older hair, like her new hair. Like that's all I want. We already know like he wants to, you know, be intimate with her. I'm gonna have him embrace her or something. I don't know. Cause we already know. Like I'm not forcing anything that he already wasn't about to already do. Like, let's be for real.
Roba, Sika Niba,
Quax Queen.
Oh my gosh, Raven. From High Drive, such a lust for love. Who do you desire? We already know, babe. We already know. I'm gonna have her flirt with him a little bit too, cause I feel like she been allowing him to flirt with her, but I feel like she definitely like she's feeling very flirty, for obvious reasons, and so she gonna get a little reckless. You know what I'm saying?
Nizo Brib.
on.
Sharky.
Raven! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Raven, please! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna stop this. Guys, okay. They really want to, you know, what's called, but you know, we're gonna have, before any of that, we're just gonna have them go ahead and hit a couple boxes first. You know what I'm saying? We'll do more kisses. Cause they just ready to hop into the, you know, get to it. Like, wait, what? Dang, Raven, your hair just had to be in the way, huh? There we go, because that was crazy. Like, we already know what time they're on, so let's just go ahead and have them get to it. If we can, yep. Okay, so for some reason, it won't let them to go to his room.
Bobby first. Labatine.
What is going... Oh. Okay. Not they on the ground. I'm sorry. That's funny. What? Raven, I promise you, if this ends, this says no protection was used. I promise you, if this ends in a pregnancy, I'm gonna be so upset with you, Raven. Could you imagine being on the brink of getting everything, possibly, and then you risk it all right here, right now? Raven is feeling emboldened after this impromptu, let's do it right here, right now woohoo session. I bet you are, babe. I bet you are. I promise you, if Raven turns out to be pregnant, y'all, I don't know what I would do. I don't even know what I would do. And he's feeling deeply connected to her. Dang, that bar is high. I don't know what I would do. The funny thing that's taking me is just like how poor Merlin had to witness the whole thing. Like, I bet he is just scarred about what he just had to see. Like, oh my gosh. But that's crazy. It's too late for Raven to go home, and I feel like Simon's the type of person that'd be like, you know, why don't you just spend the night with me? It's late anyway. So dang, Raven already in bed, about to get into bed. He has a nice bed though. Not they in the bed cuddling. Oh my gosh. I get it though. I get it, Raven. I really do. Wait, is Merlin about to come here and sleep? No, he's not. I'm about to say, if he came in here and sleep, that would have been so adorable. But you know what, guys, on this note, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I feel like Raven did what she wanted to do today. She really wanted to see if she still had a thing with Simon, and it's very clear and evident that she does. And I feel like this is the perfect stopping point for this episode. I feel like the chemistry and the vibes between Raven and Simon is definitely still there. Like, they started talking when they got to the park and they didn't stop after that. Like, it was just, they just were pretty much glued to each other in a sense where like the conversation was, is he okay? But anyways, where the conversation was just, you know, it just flowed very nice and naturally. So I think that, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Raven. Oh wow. Merlin, you're a block. Okay, Merlin, you was trying to block something, but Merlin said, I know who my father is, and it isn't you. But anyways, guys, tell me what you think about this episode, about Raven's chemistry with Simon. Do you think she's better suited for Simon, considering like everything conversation just flows and they just get each other, and both of them were very much ready to just like get to it, honestly? Or do you think she's better with Dwayne? Regarding this no protection use, do you think this has resulted in a pregnancy? Hopefully not. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.